All right, so you got a kind of change of like scene, change of setting for this video. We're in this G as fuck room. This video is going to be a little bit different. It's not a vlog. We're going to be talking sponsorship. So we're going to be talking how to get sponsored in the fitness industry, what companies look for, what you want to do. I'm going to be going on a little bit about these guys here. And then thirdly, I get Iman on to talk about, is being sponsored actually worth it? And is there something that you can do that's even better than being sponsored? Or are people like completely wasting their time chasing something that isn't actually that relevant? As you probably guessed it, and if you follow me on Instagram as well, you already know this, but I'm now working with these guys, Vanquish Fitness. So basically what happened was, since I parted ways with Gymshark, I've had so many companies contact me. Like, probably if you listed companies, they have probably contacted me in terms of like coming to me for clothing deals or brand deals. Like, I've had so many companies contact me. Some have been good, some have been bad. Like, most of them I didn't want to work with just because I know that their products are absolute trash. And I'm not an idiot, guys. Like, the moment I tell you guys to buy something and it's shit is the moment I kind of lose any credibility. Like, for example, if I said, yo guys, go buy this hoodie, it's absolutely sick. One of you guys brought it and you had a problem with it and the customer service is really bad, I would want you to come to me because I would speak to the owners to get it sorted out. That's how much I kind of value how important it is to stay like true to my word, or credible, if you get me. So these guys actually contacted me, went on the website, had a little browse of their stuff, had a look through their products, and was like, holy shit, these guys are producing absolute fire. Why don't more people know about VQ or know about Vanquish? So I had a look through more products, got them to send me a few of them. I've been wearing them for the last couple of weeks just so I can kind of like put them through their places, and was like, all right, I really like this brand. I like what they do. I like the fact that they contacted me and approached me and like didn't give kind of a fuck if I wasn't like, if the content I produced didn't conform to like that kind of, oh, I'm such a lovely person, everyone buy my shit and follow me because I'm so nice kind of thing. So I really respect them for that. And basically, I signed with VQ, aka Vanquish Fit, and that's who I'm working with now. So I'll just put a few clips now of my favorites. In terms of the bottoms, like the color scheme on the tops and bottoms are absolutely dope. Like this khaki kind of dark color, like all the black stuff I absolutely love. I can't actually remember the names of the products, but there's a link down below. They'll be super easy to find on the site. Like in terms of fit on these, I absolutely love the fit on these bottoms. And the thing about these clothes as well, like I said, is you can literally, a lot of the stuff, like the gray long sleeve, you can wear out with like normal black jeans and a pair of NMDs and it will look completely cool, completely fine, or like shove a shirt on over it. Like, they're sick. A lot of the stuff is not just for the gym. But yeah, that's the products. Have a look through the site, guys. You can get 10% off of anything you order from Vanquish with code MOFIT, and obviously that directly supports me. And then there's a link down in the description below as well. If you see anything you like, grab it from the site, use my code, support your boy, because it goes back to you guys. Anything I make, I invest back into this channel for you guys. So the quality is going to improve, the frequency is going to improve. I'm not having to do like shitty jobs to make money. I've actually answered this question before, and I had quite a few of you guys. I'm gonna have to come close to the camera just because I'd much rather sit like this. But it's kind of getting late and I don't want to wake everyone up in the house. A really common thing like I get asked is, how do I get sponsored by companies? How do I work with companies? Like, what do I do? I want to be sponsored in fitness. I want to make it a profession. All this shit. How do I do it? The biggest thing for me was separating people and businesses, okay? A business is a business and a person is a person. Although Iman's to disagree with me, the guy comes on in a minute, and say, obviously a person can be a business, or if you're making stuff on social media, you are a business. A business is a business and a person is a person, in the sense that you have to separate the two, okay? You got to think, why is a company going to want to work with me? You want to get sponsored by a company. The company doesn't want to sponsor you out of the kindness of your heart, unless you're like some dying cancer child in a wheelchair that will make the company look really good. Even then, they are not going to sponsor you out of the kindness of their heart, because they know they're going to look like good people and get something back from it. So a company has the company's interests in mind, not yours. Like, it doesn't mean all companies are gonna treat you like shit. It just means that they want to get something back. The only reason a company wants to work with you is because if they give you products, if they give you money, if they give you a salary, they want to get an equal return on that value. So it's a transfer of value. Like, what are you giving to the company? And what companies look for in fitness is they want followers. So for me, they want to spread a message to you guys. So at the start, me talking about Vanquish, I talked about them because they're good products. I talked about them because I like the products and would use them myself. But that is what they want. That is the only reason that Vanquish are working with me, because they want to interact with you guys. They might like me as a person, hence why they got me. But ultimately, the only reason they want to work with me and talk to me is because I have 40,000 followers. Is because I have 40K on Instagram. Is because I have 40K on YouTube. Is because I get 10,000 views on a video, or whatever the number is now. Like, the bigger the company, they're gonna want bigger following. So for example, Gymshark, they're probably not gonna work with anyone who just does Instagram that has under 100,000 followers. Because if they're investing money in you, sending you products, and kind of paying you to represent the brand, they want to get a good deal in terms of they want over 100,000 people to see their products getting promoted by you to your audience, if that makes sense. So literally, it's all about followers and interactions. Okay, so let's talk value. We've established that you need followers. Followers and people to sell products to are what companies basically want you for. So how do you go about getting sponsored? How do you go about doing this? The guy I've got on in a minute is an absolute master at this. So like, he'll probably talk a lot more about it and is like knows a lot more shit than I do, but I'll just give you some like kind of tips from personal experience, okay? What I see in fitness is I see so many people trying to pretend to be something that they're not. So many people, I've said this before and I'll say it again, so many people trying to be Christian Guzman, so many people trying to be certain other like high key fitness influencers. You are yourself. Like, no matter how shit you think yourself is or like how weird you think it is, just be your fucking self, because you'll find equally weird people. Like, if you're watching this right now, the chances are you're a fucking weirdo, because I'm a fucking weirdo, and we connect and resonate on that same level because we're both fucking weirdos. The moment you're not authentic, like, people will see straight through. So like, don't even bother fucking trying. I'm not saying that you can't strive to be like a better person or more like the person you want to be, but don't chat shit, don't bullshit people, and just stay consistent and like true to like a set of beliefs, if that makes sense. And as long as you stay true to that, people are gonna start coming to you. Another really important thing, which is something that I don't do, is consistency. Video consistency is absolute key. That, okay, a lot of you guys have come from Dave's channel and you're probably like, oh Mo, Dave barely uploads, how's he got such a big following? Because one of his videos popped, one of his videos went absolutely mad, and that was just kind of pure chance. And what wasn't pure chance is that he uploaded quality content. So people saw the quality of the content he was uploading and they subscribed to him. You're gonna have to upload consistently if you actually wanna like kind of build a following. I think the YouTube algorithm favors multiple uploads per week as well. So by only like uploading 1 or 2 or 3 times a month, you're like severely limiting yourself. And that's something I'm trying to work on, just being able to upload more, but it's just kind of hard having to like get money and work and like transition to making YouTube videos more, if that makes sense. Let's say you uploaded 10 videos. For a month, all of those videos did shit, but they were really good, valuable, high quality, entertaining content, but no one was finding them, okay? You've already got the content there. All you need is one of those videos to pop, one of those videos to like go viral or start getting views, and then everyone's gonna see all the other content you produced. So what you want is consistent quality content, and just be yourself as well. Think about, why would someone watch your video? Okay, so let's think about me. Why would someone watch my video? What value am I providing to you guys? Okay, right now, I have 40,000 followers. Maybe you have less followers than me. Maybe you wanna know how to get more followers. Maybe you wanna do what I'm doing. Maybe you wanna make money from fitness and social media. And you're looking up to me in the fact that I can provide the value on how to get to where I am. Value can be anything, whether it's, I don't know, something that makes you laugh, something that makes you feel a certain way, something that motivates you. It could be educational. Just think about what value you're providing to people. Kind of summarize that whole segment. Literally, followers is what you need. Followers is what you have to get in order to be sponsored by a company. Either followers or be Mr. Olympia. So huge shout out to these guys for having me. They got people on their team like Jeremy Buendia, Mr. Olympia. Is that you say it? Jeremy Buendia, Mr. Olympia, Sergey Constance. Basically all the guys that they've got on their team, I'm like 3 times bigger than, so I'm gonna teach them a few things, hopefully show them how to lift properly, put on some like proper mass and stuff, and I just can't wait to work with them. Okay, so I decided to get my boy Iman G on, who I had dinner with last night. I've only known this guy for about a year, but honestly, he is one of my closest friends. He's 17 years old. Honestly, like, if I had to kill like all of my friends to keep a few alive, let's say like 3 or 4 alive, he'd be one of them, just because I fucking love the kid to bits. He's so authentic, he's so passionate. If you haven't heard of him, I can promise you, in the next 2, 3, okay, maybe even 4 years, you would have heard of him, because he's gonna be massive. He is gonna be huge. Put things into perspective, when I first met him, this guy was broke as fuck. He was so broke that 1 year ago at the Gymshark event, when I met all the Gymshark guys, if you're an OG subscriber, you'll know the video, I had to buy him like Reese's Pieces, like Reese's Cups, because he had no money. And now his goal for 2018 is to make $500,000. He is built and he is building an empire. Like, I won't put this off for any longer. He'll explain it, he'll explain what he does, and just sit back and listen to the wise words of my boy, Iman G. But, all right, man. So basically, I've never met you before. I know nothing about you. Why should I kind of give a shit as to like what you have to say? Like, who are you? What do you do? And
Basically like an intro for your audience. I mean, first of all, like, thanks for having me on here, Mo. And number two, so a little bit about myself. My name is Iman. I'm 17 years old. I'm a digital marketer. Do a few things within that like sphere. Basically, I just make money online and I help other people make money online. Main thing is I run a marketing agency out here in London, and that's my like main business. And then I also do a bunch of personal branding and affiliate marketing that kind of comes with that. 17 years old, dropped out of high school like 7 months ago to take this whole digital marketing thing full time, and learned a thing or two along the way.
The biggest achievements this year, like how's it kind of going? Like obviously anyone can do that, anyone can say, oh, I've done this, but like in terms of like for you, like what has been like the biggest thing? Like
for me, just kind of like how life circumstances can change. Like literally, like everyone has like the broke to like this story. Like it's so funny, but like with me, like you can okay, so basically Mo and I we actually had dinner last night. We were having Nando's and like we were joking about it, how literally like a year ago, like Mo had to buy me Reese's cups because I didn't have enough money to buy it for myself. And like people don't really realize this, but like you can look back at my YouTube a year ago and like you can't fake this shit. Like I'm broke. Like I'm broke. I've got nothing going for me. And yeah, I mean it was funny. We were talking over like dinner last night about how you had to buy me Reese's cups.
Yeah.
But I mean,
now you're buying me the fucking Reese's cups, man.
but I mean, like, yeah, basically, I'm kind of just crazy how like things have panned out this year. My entire goal, like I made last month what my entire goal was for this year. Actually, double it. My entire goal for this year was £20,000. I didn't really know how I was gonna do it because I was broke, but I'm like, look, if I can make 20 grand in 2017, like that would be amazing. And then obviously last month I made pretty much double that it's in like 30 days. So I don't know, I guess it's pretty cool what you can do with the internet these days.
Yeah, dude, like in terms of content, like this guy's literally like my go-to in terms of like educating myself on marketing and like making money for that. Like honestly, you're like my go-to in terms of that. Like I have you, and then I watch a bit of Josh Bridge and stuff, and I watch like a few other channels, and that's literally it, man. So like, although you're 17, it's like really hard to get past that, oh, he's younger than me kind of ego. Oh, he's like absolutely killing it more than me. Like it's just got to be done. But all right, so this could be like I was saying to Iman a minute ago, like this could be an absolute train wreck. Like 5 minutes ago I was eating pizza, I've just got in, haven't planned this at all, but I thought it'd be cool to kind of like phone him up and just like speak a bit like a bit on sponsorships. Like I haven't planned any questions, anything like that, but I know, like as I said a minute ago in the video, a lot of you guys wanted to know about how to get sponsored in the fitness industry, and as someone who's heavily involved in business, like, I thought it'd be kind of cool to get his, I don't know, just chat a bit, like a tiny bit about that. Like, man, just fire away.
Yeah, so I mean, basically, like Mo has prepared 0 questions, but hey, let's riff and see what comes out of it. So I know you on the other side of this, you were watching this in the same way that I was, like, because my actual start and the way Mo and I connected was I was super into fitness. And then I went to content creation, and then from content creation, I built a business, and then I've had a couple evolutions. But I know you're on the other side of this, and you're watching this, and you're going, shit, if I could just get that sponsorship, you know, if I could just get that, like, that would change the fucking game for me. Like, and I know, you know, that's your goal. And like, I'm not gonna, you know, try and shift you against it, but all I will say is the best business you can ever work on is yourself. And a personal brand has never been worth more. And it's crazy what you can do with a personal brand these days. Now, as I said,
okay, wait. Just explain what you mean by personal brand for those who don't know.
Okay. So a personal brand is what Mo has. It's what I have. It's what you have on the other side of this. I don't care if you have posted 2 photos on your Instagram or you post every single day. You have a personal brand. It's just how serious are you taking it. A personal brand these days is your online CV. If you think you're going to get a sponsorship, do you think they're going to look at your CV? No, they're going to look at your personal brand. They're going to look at your social media. They're going to look at how much social capital you have. They're going to look at the brand itself. So, you know, once again, Mo's kind of touched on the whole, like, the whole sponsorship side of things. I'm going to talk about, like, how do you actually build yourself up as a business? So first of all, like, I think one of the biggest misconceptions is that you need to have this huge following to make it full time. Like, the problem is a lot of people are going into, you know, just sharing their journey, sharing their story, and they're going into it thinking that, hey, shit, like, you know, I can only do this full time once I make a shit ton of money through YouTube AdSense or I get a sponsorship. And it is the poor man's way to go about things.
Dude. Yeah, literally, like my following is like, I'm sorry, but like, okay, on YouTube, for example, shit's all over yours in terms of numbers, but in terms of the money that you're getting back from the, like,
Uh,
I need to learn a few things,
so,
man. That's why I'm here. Yeah.
so basically, like, okay, just once again to give you a bit of context, like Mo has 40,000 YouTube subscribers. I have coming up to 4,000. He has like, I think we have roughly equal Instagrams, but still, the point is like his social capital crushes mine. Yet last month I made $21,000 for my personal brand in like 25 days. I still trying to add it up. To even freak you out even more, one of my coaching students, Ollie, he has 1,400 YouTube subscribers, 410 Instagram followers, and he made $13,000 in 60 days from his personal brand. And he only started his personal brand 2.5 months ago. So my point is,
Yeah, I watched that video, man. It's crazy.
So my point is, a lot of you guys are going into building your personal brand, taking it full time, thinking, oh shit, I just need that sponsorship, I just need the AdSense money. You're going about it the wrong way. To build a personal brand, all you have to do, it's so simple. You just share your story authentically, and either you pitch yourself as an expert or someone who's going along the journey. And either way, you can make $10,000 a month from your personal brand, like easily, if you just follow some simple principles. Mo, he has been doing this for years, so he can sell digital products, you know? Like, he can sell his ebooks, which fucking, like, he's got testimonial after testimonial. It's fucking changing lives. I have, been through the dirt, been through hell to get the information that I have. I've had to spend thousands and thousands on coaches, consultants, courses to get the information that I have. So now I can sell myself as an expert. But if you're not an expert, it's super, super simple. It is something called affiliate marketing, right? In the same way that Mo just signed with what is it? Is it VQ?
VQ,
right? In
yeah,
the same
yeah.
way they just signed with VQ, and he gets a certain percentage of sales. Once anyone does, any sponsor athlete does. You don't have to become sponsored to have that same sort of deal. Most of you guys know who Kino Body is. I know because I was working with one of my coaching students the other day. Kino Body, I think his programs are like $50. If you can sign up to his affiliate program in 10 seconds. It's super simple. You answer a couple questions. If you have a following on YouTube of like 100 people, of 100 subs, you're gonna get approved. He offers 75% commission on all his digital products, and then 50% on the back end. Right? So the way it works is, hey, you guys go, shit, like I've been following Kino Body's program and I'm fucking loving it. Say you do a review of his thing. Someone clicks on your link and then now they have your cookie installed on their browser. So even if they come back like 30 days later, you still get that commission, right? And then you also get 50%. So basically, within, Kino Body, Grego Gallagher, his team, they know who you've brought on as a customer. And then anything that they then upsell them on, they have a really good back end, right? Which means everything, the higher ticket shit, the more expensive shit that they then sell, you get 50% of that, right? To give you another example, say you're a YouTuber, like I was literally just checking my emails. I got a few affiliate commission sales. There's something called TubeBuddy. Mo, I don't know if you use it, but like TubeBuddy is like, it helps you rank for keywords and it helps you do your keyword research.
Yeah,
right?
just download it.
Right, exactly. Like, or maybe the affiliate commission maybe even came from you. Right, it's $19. I make 30% reoccurring, or no, actually I'm set tier 2, so I make 40% reoccurring monthly. So every month I get like $7 per person. So I make $7 off of Mo every single month. Every single month, that fucker's making me $7.
You fucking asshole.
Right? But here's the cool thing. Like, he's gonna pay it anyway, so he'd rather use my affiliate link. Thing is, guys, like, I could make $10,000 a month selling fucking Fiji water, because everyone, like, this is something known as the productivity planner. This is the 5-minute journal. This is $50 between these two.
Got one today.
Guess who made money off of him? I did.
Because you were using it. I literally brought one today
because I was using it. And once again, I just put it up on my Insta story. I had like 30 people message back saying, dude, I purchased it, send screenshots. This is $50. I make like roughly like $3 for each person that buys the two of these together with Amazon Associates. I could do more if I went straight to this company directly, but $3 per person. I got like 30 people. That's like... Are we back? Yeah, that's like $90 off an Insta story, right? So the people that are trying to, once again, like, like there's so many benefits to sponsorships. You know, you're part of a team, you're building something much bigger than yourself. But my point is, don't think that you have to rely on YouTube AdSense or fucking sponsorships to make money. If you want to make, if you want to change the world in the way you want to change the world, if you want to leave your fucking impact and you want to be financially compensated for it, do affiliate marketing or sell your knowledge. Because once again, like, the thing is, a lot of you guys have been doing shit for so long that you don't even realize it. Like, I was talking to one of my, I have clients who I have as mentorship students, and we were talking about sort of lifestyle design, and I started talking about things and systems that I put into my life that I didn't even realize, like, no one else does this, right? The thing is, like, Mo has been doing shit for 4 years that he doesn't even realize he's been doing. But if he thinks about it and he's like, oh shit, the reason I've gotten results is because I do this and no one else does it, right? So he can do that. You can do coaching. You can do mastermind groups. Like, there's so many ways in which you can monetize your personal brand. Just don't have these blinders on, and don't get fooled by, like, don't chase phantoms thinking that you need the sponsorship or you this YouTube AdSense. There are so many ways to monetize your personal brand. Because at the end of the day, like, Mo does this because he wants to leave an impact. Because, like, I know personally that multiple people are alive today because of Mo. As crazy as that fucking sounds, I know that's true. I've seen it. Right? Like, as odd as that sounds, right? And I've had the same sort of feedback. Like, at the end of the day, Mo does this because, like, he's just so fucking passionate about it. But at the end of the day, you need to be practical, and you need to think, like, how can I sustain this passion, and how can I change the world? And at the end of the day, like, it's all give and take. Like, you need to receive in order to give more. And that's kind of why I'm so passionate about this whole, like, business thing, about, starting to think with a business mind, because, like, it's possible, guys, and it's so much closer than you think it is. And plus, like, at the end of the day, like, you need to realize, like, Mo spends like 15 hours to edit a fucking video, to release a 10 to 15 minute video for you guys
for $20 of AdSense.
For $20 of AdSense. Do you realize how unsustainable that is unless he starts monetizing his personal brand, right? And, like, in all fairness, I think Mo, like, I mean, like, honestly, I think he should be making like $30,000 to $50,000 a month from his personal brand. Just my opinion. But, like,
I'm learning.
But, like, my point is, when Mo can do that, when Mo doesn't have to fucking worry about, like, where does the next paycheck come from? Like, can I sustain this? Can I buy that new piece of equipment? I have all the nicest equipment, I couldn't afford shit a year ago, but I started to think about, like, how can I put business in place? Because when you, as I said, when you receive more, you can give more, and, like, when Mo, like, starts thinking with a business mind, when he starts monetizing his personal brand, he can just give more value, right? Because he can make this passion, this thing, like, he can put more towards it, because he doesn't have to think, like, shit, do I have to get a day job to support this shit?
I could talk to you all fucking night, but I know you're a busy man. Is there anything else you want to
say? No, just, as I said, honestly, guys, like, just start sharing your journey authentically, whether that be YouTube, whether that be email, whether that be Facebook, whether that be Instagram. Like, there's so many different mediums. If you're not comfortable in front of camera, have a fucking blog. They still work. They do. You just have to be a bit clever about it. Start a YouTube. YouTube is the second biggest search engine. It's estimated that in the next 5 years, 90% of content is going to be video. Get on video. Start sharing your journey. Only thing you have to do to build a personal brand is share your journey. Share it authentically. Be honest as to where you are. Don't ever break your audience's trust. And if you're not an expert, who cares? You can make $5,000, $10,000 a month easily just being an affiliate. So, guys, it's so much closer than you think. It's the biggest business opportunity of 2018, in my opinion.
I just wanted to introduce him to you guys. Like, honestly, like, as you saw from that clip, he is so full of energy and so underrated. He's got almost 4K subs on YouTube. That people say I'm underrated. This dude is underrated. I can promise you he's going to be the next Gary Vaynerchuk. Like, watching his content is just, there's so much value and so much passion, and, like, you could just watch some of his shit if you're, like, interested in building a personal brand or social media in general or growing or anything like that. Watch his stuff, and honestly, it's absolutely invaluable. And like I said, there's probably about 5 people that I watch on YouTube, and he's one of them. Like, 4K subs, 17 years old. He's one of the people that I watch. Basically, just check out what he does. Like, he's got a few digital products out. He's just released something called Influencer Ignited. We don't really know how to explain it, but it's basically like this crazy, massive video guide on how to monetize your personal brand, how to make money from things, how to kind of build up your social media following, get a presence, and just market things. Like, normally I'd be skeptical about these kind of things just because it looks like one of these kind of like get rich quick schemes. I'm like always skeptical about them, but I was like, I know him really well. I know the quality of the shit he produces. I know how good it is. I know that he isn't going to screw anyone over. So it's like, fuck it, bite the bullet, get it. And influencer, I kind of say it, influencer ignited is absolutely incredible. Like, what it basically is it's like his YouTube channel but on steroids. Like, it's kind of a step-by-step how to do everything he's known. And like, I probably wouldn't have got this if I didn't know how many courses like this he has done himself. Like, I followed the guy for a year. I've seen how much money he has invested into these courses himself, and I've watched him go from making 0 to making like 20 grand a month, and I've seen how much he's invested in courses like this. And it's kind of like, okay, maybe he's onto something here. Maybe you actually do have to invest in educating yourself. Maybe educating yourself and investing in that is worth the money. But anyway, check out his YouTube channel, check out his social medias, check out some of his digital check out some of his digital oh my god, check out some of his digital products. It's an investment, but I'd say it's a worthy investment as long as you're getting kind of a return on that by applying everything. I would 100% recommend it to people, and that's why he's maybe an affiliate for it as well. So if you were interested in it and want to learn more and want to directly support your boy here, there's a link down below in the description where you can like learn some shit about it. And yeah, like I said, if in doubt, check out his YouTube and just see how much value the kid kind of brings to the table on that platform for completely free alone. If you are going to get Influencer Ignited and you do want to do it, I did have a discount code for $100 off. So basically, I brought the course that Iman may be an affiliate. So anyone that signs up over my link, I get a cut of the profit. So I can actually make money from, and you guys support me if you did get the course through my link. And originally it gave $100 off, I think it was. But Iman was just losing so much money from this, he couldn't do it anymore. So to make up for this, what I'm going to do, guys, is if you buy the course via my link, which is down in the description box below, and I can see the transaction on your page, on like your end, that you've actually brought the course, and it comes up on my end saying that you've used my link, I will refund you $100. I will send you $100 or £100, whatever 10% of the course's value is, I will give back to you. So if you do that, let me know. In terms of like affiliate links, if you really want to support me, like Iman was saying, you know the deal, all in the description down below, and make sure you check out Iman as well. I'm gonna end it here. I'm just gonna keep on speaking forever and ever, but keep killing it, guys, and let me know what you want to see next week. Peace out.